Kogo News Time, 641.
Well, addiction has been the downfall of many marriages, but now there's more than just alcohol, drugs, or gambling. There's addiction to social media. Even just a dabble can create marital problems for some couples, forever changing their relationship status on Facebook.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Joining us on the Kogo News Live line is legal strategist and family lawyer Tim Hoch. Hi there, Tim. Thank you so much.
Hi there.
So social media, this is actually playing a role in divorce?
Absolutely. This touches every aspect of our lives these days, and there is an increasing number of folks that come to see me who have found either that their spouse is either addicted to social media or is using social media as symptomatic of a larger problem in the divorce. In other words, they want to go have fun with somebody else that they met through social media.
Well, now, is this true? There was something on here about a man, or maybe men, who forget to defriend their wife on Facebook while posting vacation shots of them with their mistress.
See, you just divorced because they're dumb at that point.
Does that really happen?
Well, yeah. I mean, look, people. The biggest thing that I see in my practice, which is kind of a little bit interesting, is people don't understand the privacy settings on social media. You should see the jaws that drop whenever I go through and talk to clients or take the deposition of opposing spouses in cases. And I show them posts that they put on Facebook, on Twitter or something, and they say, well, that wasn't meant for you to see. That was meant for so-and-so to see, or I thought that was private, or I thought that was deleted, Snapchat or direct messages or tweets, things like that. And a lot of folks just don't understand that the digital record I'm going to find.
The internet is forever, man. We just need to start hammering that into people's heads. So now,
it's unbelievable.
When you've got a couple and they are on the rocks, are you going to advise them? I mean, especially if maybe you think there's a chance that they could make it through this and come out the other side okay. Are you going to tell them, look, just get off social media, just stop yourself?
Absolutely. That is the number one rule that I tell my clients when they come in. Whether you're headed for divorce or not, just put down the pen for a little bit, right? Or put down the keyboard for a little bit. Let's just back away from it for a little bit. If you truly don't care about your marriage, then go for it. Just flame away. It doesn't matter. But if you have any interest in coming through this marriage not unscathed, but with as little problem as possible, put it down for a little bit. Get off of it for a little bit. Let's just try to work through these issues. And then once you're divorced or once you get back online or get back on track with your marriage, then you can figure out how to proceed. But for now, let's just stand down.
And I'm going to ask, maybe it's a easy question or a tough question, but is it more men or more women who are getting into trouble with their Facebook and Twitter posts?
It's really equal opportunity. I would have thought that it would be more than one side than the other, but I see both. I really do. I see an equal number of both men and women to get in there and say things on social media, stupid, and I use it to my client's advantage in both circumstances.
Yeah, so if somebody does put, the person that they're having an affair with up and they forget about the privacy settings, you can use that against them in court, can't you?
I do it every day. And the other thing that you look at is, like, for instance, a gentleman may come in and say, I can't afford to pay spousal support during the pendency of this divorce. And then I'll find a picture of him in Las Vegas. I mean, it almost always happens. I mean, it's just like, or on vacation somewhere, or, he just bought his wife, or not his wife, but his mistress, a new ring or a car or something like that. And you think, well, let's go tell the judge that you can't do any ongoing spousal support.
And it's probably not hard to find the mistress if you look at his friends or his followers, right?
Well, and that's a great point. You're right. And what I tell my client, too, is you have no friends whenever you're going through a divorce, because people split allegiances. So you wouldn't believe the things I get from people who are alleged friends of the opposing spouse. And they'll say, hey, I thought you might be interested in this picture of Mr. So-and-so with Ms. So-and-so, his new mistress. And, my client will come in and go, where'd you get that from? I thought that was my best friend. And I see that all the time.
Oh, boy. Legal strategist and family lawyer Tim Hoch joining us about the new face of divorce, and it has a hashtag on it. Boy,
yeah,
that is
hashtag
amazing.
is you have no friends and stay off Facebook. Both.
Bottom line.
Kogo News Time, 646.